just the morning time, getting yourselves all picked up and well, yesterday I went across the street and got Noodles and Company, and I gotta say I was pretty disappointed. The macaroni and cheese, you know, was lackluster, to be kind. Disappointed. I mean, it's like they took 2 seconds to boil some noodles and throw a little bit of cheese into it, and that's, you know, it's like they didn't even try. I got the quote-unquote steak stroganoff, and that was thoroughly disgusting. It tasted nothing like a beef stroganoff. You know, the number one ingredient you taste is the sherry, and that didn't even taste good. You couldn't taste the mushrooms, you couldn't taste the cream, you couldn't taste, you know, the noodle or the meat. They put Parmesan cheese on it, which, you know, excuse me if I'm wrong, but Parmesan cheese, I don't remember it being a Russian type of cheese. Now, if you're going to do it a Russian dish, maybe you should, I don't know, put a Russian cheese on there. Russia does have cheese. When I've had Stouffer's, you know, microwave meal, you know, stroganoff, that was a whole lot better than that. You know, like 100 to 1 times better. You know, come on, you know, that a major food chain across the country, and you can't get beef stroganoff right. But that's a good test for me anyway. You know, how you do the very simple things, and how you do I won't say a very complex dish, but a dish that is easily messed up. You know, demonstrates, you know, what your value is to me as a consumer. Now, in Georgia, near Atlanta, you have the Marietta Diner. Excellent stroganoff. Not perfect, but a dang sight better than a lot of places. And Noodles and Company, you figure a national chain with their own test kitchens and whatnot, they can get beef stroganoff right, but they couldn't. So, you know, like I said, macaroni and cheese, it was macaroni noodles with a little bit of cheese on it. It wasn't macaroni and cheese. They didn't take any time to make a good macaroni and cheese. And it barely was, there was barely any cheese in it to begin with. You know, not every noodle was covered with cheese, you know, with quote unquote cheese sauce. And, you know, that's basically what macaroni and cheese really is. It's not just macaroni with a slice of American on top. It's macaroni with milk and butter and pepper and salt and, you know, sometimes a little nutmeg, depending on how you want it, what direction you want to go. A little spices here, a little seasoning there. You know, there's so much you can do with macaroni and cheese. It's not just the simplest dish in the world. Okay? But they managed to screw that up too. So, you know, I gave them like 15 bucks, and they gave me disappointment. So Noodles and Company, I'm sure there's a clientele out there for you that likes what you do. I'm not one of those people. I'm just not, you know. But as I often do, I give places a chance. I will go to some place new, not really anticipating being disappointed, but not going to be surprised if I am. All right. Ready. So, it is almost 10 minutes after 7. Going to do our quick pre-trip. Then we are going to get up here to Janesville, get our next load, which I need to get my numbers. We have an 8 a.m. pickup. Now it's saying building materials. This stuff is going out to Kansas City, which, you know, we already had 190 miles of deadhead to get down here. It's 473 miles, they're saying, to Kansas City. Which I think is going to be just a little bit longer, because that's taking some back roads, which it's actually going to be a little bit slower if I did that. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to run down straight to 88, I believe it is. And 88, take that straight out till I hit 80. Get into Iowa, past Iowa 80. Go out to Des Moines. Get on 35, take 35 straight south to Kansas City from Des Moines. Like I said, that's about a one-day trip out there, and deliver tomorrow morning. I mean, I was supposed to be home tomorrow, but if they don't give me a reload, there's, you know, the only consolation is I'm actually earning some money. You know, that's the only consolation. All right, so we're gonna get out here. We're gonna check the truck, check the trailer, make sure our dunnage and our tarps are still nice and secure. Then we're gonna get up the road here, and we will get our day started. Be just a little bit early for our pickup. On duty pre-trip. All right, see you in a bit. Tarps are on, good. That's rock steady. Pins in place, tires are still round. Light came undone, I gotta fix that. And out here in the middle of Wisconsin, those lights are working. That's working. Tread depth's good. Okay, we just gotta fix that one light, and then we can go. I don't know, I don't think that popped out on its own. I think somebody pulled that out.
In 900 feet, turn left on Rockport Road. right side. Arrived at your destination on the right side, 251 S Crosby Avenue. Warning, bridge or tunnel with vertical clearance violation ahead.
Alrighty. Well, steel tubing looks like it's going to turn into plastic tubing. You know, or more to the point, piping. So, it's going to be a whole lot of freaking fun. Alright. First thing is get off duty. He said duty. Next thing is messages. Arrived at the shipper. And it is, what time is it now? It is 7:42.
Proceed to the highlighted route.
Wisconsin 104,759.9. 742. Sent a macro 1 at 742. Alright. Let's go check in and turn that off. And I guess we're waiting in line until we can get loaded. Well, apparently there is no check-in. It's first come, first serve. You know, whoever's in line, I guess. All right. So we sit here and we wait. Story of the trucker's life. Wait, 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 and wait. All right, loaded. We are just waiting for some little air for the transmission. It is now 11 o'clock. Basically a good 3 hours after, you know, well after I got here. So we are assigned a read power. So I'm heading to Walcott. Heading to Iowa 80. So the load that I'm picking up is going somewhere in Indiana. But until then, I'm still going the wrong freaking direction. We'll show the load. We'll show you guys the load. You know, once when I get to the pilot down here in Beloit again. We're gonna pop in there. We're gonna get a scale ticket because the next guy needs that. Let's see here. Blah 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 blah. Basically just through straps in 2 layers. We are standing at 13 foot 1 inch high, so we're good. So even though the signs here say right turn, you know, absolutely no right turns, I can fit under that bridge because that bridge is 13.4. But that's going the wrong way anyway, so there's no reason for me to go that way. Like I said, back to the pilot there in Beloit. Get a scale ticket for the next driver. Beloit's only 27,300, so you know, basically no chance of being overweight on any of my on the load. So you know, I'm not too worried about that. But you still want to make sure you're giving the next guy as much opportunity as possible. Now, this is one of those stupid things I wish places wouldn't do. We can't go forward. Even though that's exactly right down there at the bottom of that hill, we would have to make 1 right turn. And we would not be around any of these around this residential area here. Children are out for the summer, animals, people, cars, all that jazz. But they're making us go through this part of town instead of just going straight. The only reason I would think that we can't go that way, because maybe the bridge there over the river is not rated for trucks. That's the only reason why I think that they do that. But the reason other reason why I wouldn't like coming this way, take a shorter way, is the overhanging branches, these power lines, phone lines, whatnot. I really would not care for that. All right, we got a sharp turn here. Well, no, we can go straight. See, I came up this way, but
Center Avenue, US 51.
They got the road closed up there, so we have to go this way. They got the road closed up ahead. Saw some barricades. Thank you for paying attention. It always helps. All right, so we have these boxes, or we have these pipes. We got 1 box with some pipe lubricant in it. So, not
2.5 miles.
An easy load.
Southampton Road, CRD.
It's an easy load. Like I said, it's 13 foot tall. It's fairly light. The biggest problem with the plastic pipe, it's slippery. So you have to make sure when you're putting on your straps, you alternate them so the pressure that's pulling on the pipes, not only to pull them down, but pulling them left and right, is equal. So that you have more down force than you have left or right force. couldn't we turn there? You know, I know I said about the bridge, but I was thinking further this way. No, you come right down there, you make a left-hand turn, or make a right-hand turn. Instead of to make that sharp turn. And there was barricades across the road up in front of me under that one bridge. I could have gone straight, but they got the road closed, so. So like I said, back to Beloit, scale ticket, then it's off to Walcott. The repower there at the TA, the Iowa 80. Swap the trailers, give him this box, exchange equipment if necessary. You know, what equipment needs to be switched. Give him the paperwork. Do our macros in the Qualcomm. Then we are on our way, at least a little bit at the end of the day. I mean, it's going to be 3 o'clock, you know, roughly by the time we get there. So I may not want to leave. It might just be better just to get up early in the morning and go. It's only going to Indiana, I mean, from what I saw. So, you know, I'm only in Illinois, so, you know, that's less than a day's travel. It's about half a day's travel at the most. But, you can only do what you can do. Iowa 80. Go to the old pilot after I swap trucks. Well, if you would watch my videos, you would see what it looks like. Now you're trying to get the milk for free there. Sawyer Brown's coming to the area. It just hurts. You don't care about me anymore. I thought we had something special, man. Yeah. Alright, so we are gonna go in here, change trailers, then we will bebop across the street, park over here at the pilot, get our showers. I might take more than one, who knows? Hey, you know. Hey. Welcome to Iowa 80 Truck Stop. In the Truck Museum right there on the left-hand side. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's pretty neat. No, they don't let you get in them, man. Yeah, that's the only thing. Some bitches. People do stupid shit all the time. There's another melting guy, but not the one I need. And is that him over there, maybe? Come on, back it in there, Swift. Don't dilly-dally.
In 700 feet,
Hold acid or don't acid at all.
60th Avenue, CRY 40.
Yeah. Yeah, gotta go find this guy real quick. Gotta go find this guy. Find. And I think this is him right here, so yeah. All right, so we can, yeah. So we will swing around this way and make it easier for him to get his stuff. Me to get my stuff. Let's see here. Where can we? Yeah, we'll go up. We'll go up to this side here. Alrighty. Get in here. Get unhooked. Swap stuff out. We are good to go. Alrighty, brother. I'll let you do your thing. Alrighty. So here's the load we're picking up. Bit of structural steel. Changing a little bit about you know how the guy before me had it placed. So we're going to rearrange a couple of straps, belly wrap a couple of things to make up for the placement, you know, without having to do a lot of movement. We're adding a couple 2-inch straps here and there, but overall not too bad. And of course, cardboard boxes at the back, getting crushed, getting wet, not a problem. All right, this is the load we brought down. I didn't really get a chance to show you, but so plastic piping. We got alternating. We got, you know, level 1 on the, you know, in the middles. 5 straps on the back. The back one is was a little bit top heavy. You know, just wanted to move a little bit more with the flexing of the trailer, whatnot. So I got 5 straps there. The same in the middle. 5 straps there. Just a little, the big ones on top of the small ones. A little bit top heavy. And then we got all the same size here in the front. So we only got 4 straps on that one, which should be good enough. Other than that, didn't ride too bad. So we are at Iowa 80. Made our swap of trailers and equipment and paperwork. I got another, this load is a COD load, so I got to pick up a check for 88,000 some odd dollars, whatnot. So they got this cardboard box in here, but nice big lip, it's not going to come out. Other than that, you know, really flimsy stuff on top. That's just basic sheet metal up on the top there, you know, all the way from front to back. You know, more like a drip edge type thing, or maybe some, you know, a little bit of flat roofing, you know, metal roofing maybe. Don't know exactly what it is. So I threw one
You know, I got the box on the front, you know, cardboard box or crate on the front. Real light self-attached structural steel, basically front to back. A little bit of trim pieces back here, which they got this sitting on top of it. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 2x8s. Then they got this 2x2 up here, or 3x3 up here on top of that. So this metal is obviously strong enough to tolerate that, so we're not going to worry. We're just going to throw a 2-inch strap just to make sure that it doesn't twist. But other than that, that's okay. What I'm probably going to do is probably going to take this strap off, pull it through the middle here, through either this one or this one, to belly wrap that. That should hold just fine. Then I'm going to throw a 2-inch strap right here as well. Just throw it over the top, a little bit extra security. But other than that, you know, not too worried about it. I mean, go along, check, probably put a click onto everything on the winch. But other than that, shouldn't be too big of a bother. The hardest thing is going to be finding out where to put my dunnage. So I'm going to put my dunnage underneath on the bottom here on the cradle, and we'll tie that down. Yeah, other than that, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. We'll figure it all out.